Hello folks, this is Miguel from the Bargo Man channel. Well, I got one topic, seriously, that I think this is crazy. This is crazy about what Capcom has did with one of their video games. I have played Street Fighter 2. I mean, I had the game, right? I think I had hyper hyper fighting edition, hyper championship edition, something like that, right? And on E.Honda stage, they show the Rising Sun Emblem, or farther it is with the Rising Sun flag. So it's gonna be for the Switch. I mean, it's for the Nintendo Switch, and then the problem with this is that, I mean, after this game, I mean, what is the bothersome of the Rising Sun? I mean, people went crazy. It's like, come on, you get out, a movie, remake the Dukes of Hazzard movie, take away, don't put the Confederate flag on the top of the car, right? Of General Lee, don't put the Confederate flag on top of the car. So the problem is with this. The problem is this: it is to respect the audience, like from back in the day, going to World War II. Is like, where are they gonna make? In China or South Korea? All right, that is something that I think it is bothersome during World War II. The Rising Sun is like used in the Japan Maritime Forces on the Japan 80. That flag. So that was the Imperial flag back in World War II. Or like, this is some video games that they don't use the swastika or Nazi flag or anything like that, right? So why bother some, right? So what's going to happen after this video game, after this Street Fighter 2 Capcom Arcade Stadium Edition? I mean, it happened with Street Fighter 5. They just have a sun, but without the rays, alright? The sun without the rays. I mean, why don't you just leave it like that? But then, when I see this in this without the rays, then what's the topic in there, right? So, this is what Capcom's doing, right? After all this, I see it just point blank. E.Honda stage, in the bathtub suite, in the bath suite, when you're fighting E.Honda, the sumo wrestler, it's just point blank. There's no sun, there's no rays, nothing. It's gonna feel kind of odd. Street Fighter 5 did it one way. Street Fighter 2 on the Arcade Stadium Edition, I thought that it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous because how the hell are you going to play the damn game, or this kind of nostalgic feeling, right? If a video game company has done this, then of course, after one of the leaders of this certain cult dies, and you see the emblem, and I'm talking about the Unification Church that have this emblem with the rising sun. They're gonna just replace the rising sun with a cross, all right? Cross from this some dude that he claims to be Jesus Christ, from his nation of birth. And then that'll be crazy enough about all this. Moonies will even spread the gospel of Mary Magdalene one day. them too. That quote will follow after has Capcom will follow with this. And what is wrong with the Rising Sun flag? Or what is wrong with the Rising Sun emblem? What is wrong with this is just a matter to say, okay, this is something that happened during World War II. This is something that people don't want even to bother some, right? I mean, it is over. Long time ago. Two bombs are dropping, that's it. So let each country want to do what they want to do. They want to represent something or something with pride. It is just a past. You just forget about the past. But then if a video game company could do this kind of crap, then some kind of cult will do the same thing. I mean, this is something about your Jonestown is gonna come up, right? You heard of Jim Jones and Jonestown. I mean, that's that's where it's going. That's where it's going. If a video game company were to just you know get off the Rising Sun emblem from the Street Fighter 2 on the Switch in the Arcade Stadium Edition, then a cult that originated in South Korea as Hak Ja Han passes away, some dude who claims to be Jesus will do the same thing and says, okay, Jesus doesn't want it. My wife is Mary Magdalene. What was the guy said, right? Yeah, the chick they're gonna claim to be Mary Magdalene would be of Asian descent, Korean most likely, and then but what this guy does, he just replaces with a cross of his country where he's born, who claims to be Jesus Christ, but with the unification, family unity logo that I know of, right? So this is where it's going. It's all going to be twisted things in what? First a video game company, now a cult, and next a cult. Well, the Rising Sun emblem is something that people are becoming way too politically correct for all this. I mean, politically correct as hell. I mean, once you wonder, you notice about this. Okay, the Street Fighter logo is out. Yeah, the Street Fighter logo. Excuse me, the Street Fighter logo. Oh, what the heck? There's a blank. Just Mount Fuji, no sun, like Street Fighter 5. You want to just keep it like Street Fighter 5, right? But then, what's going on? What are you gonna remember? I mean, there, the, I'm gonna post it. There's the topic about what happened with Street Fighter 2 for the Capcom Arcade Stadium Edition, and what's going on for some of you who are Moonies. You're gonna see the emblem to change. You're gonna see they're gonna replace a Rising Sun emblem with a cross. I mean, you're gonna have some dude who claims to be Jesus, and and yet you just see that the only thing you're gonna see is just people with a family, a little hard, how the Unification Church logo or the Mooney logo for all you Moonies out there, and that's it. Instead of you, and then after that, instead of you go into, you go into have mass marriages in Korea. No, you go to Europe for mass marriages next. That's what's gonna happen. One quote have a lot of money. They own the Washington Times and all that stuff. Uh, They follow the same rule. What the video was just one video game company has done with Street Fighter 2. So, Brandy, any comments? What do you think of all this? And please don't subscribe to Embargo Man. And yeah, let's see what catch up. If anything goes, I will tell you the next topic about whatever it is. I'm just waiting for that. When Mother Moon gets her last breath, I'm gonna say how things gonna be are, how crazy all this stuff, how they also remove the Rising Sun Emblem, and I tell you what's this unique new logo they're gonna make. Hey man, behind be, forget Sergei Tora, the Russian dude, but behind this other dude is just a guy with a face and squid with a squid face, right? Behind that other fake Jesus Christ is just the guy with the squid face. So take care, peace out. Please hit the bell button and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next video. Goodbye.